Hey, Great Scott Moments, and today, let me know if some of these things have happened. Um, if I can't have the next iPad or the next iPhone, or I can't have the coolest TV or something, then I just can't be happy anymore. For kids, that if I just wish that my parents would stay out of my business, okay? Um, Maybe I wish my wife would be looking better or more active. I wish she'd be cooler or more fun to be around. Or the husband, I just wish that, he'd be able to do more things around the house. I wish that he would, pay more attention, that he'd be a spiritual leader in our house, that he'd actually pray and take leadership there. I don't like my boss or my job, and there's so many things that we can be disconnected with here in this world, from material things to relational things to just the circumstances that happen in our life. I had a blowout in a flat tire 2 days ago, and I could have gone really negative because it was very inconvenient, and I was on the way to work, and I'm very time sensitive on there, and you know what? I was like, no, everything's gonna work out just fine. And I called my boss and I said, hey, listen, just had a flat tire, what can we do? And she was like, you know what? I'm just getting off the freeway right now, I'll come pick you up, and then we'll get your tire taken care of after work. And it was perfect, and got to work, got to do everything there. I was like, after work, I was like, okay, who can give me a ride in my car? And someone was like, hey, absolutely, let's go. And never had to worry. If I had any worry or stress, it would have just discomforted myself, and I would never have been able to, it would have all been unworthwhile, because everything worked out just great. I had the money in the bank. The guy actually gave me a good deal on the car and on 4 new tires, and it was like, you know what? I couldn't ask for anything more. And so what I want to communicate is, I was able to be very grateful all that day because everything was working out. And I have a very strong feeling that it was because I was channeling gratefulness that everything was working out. But if I had gone negative and been like, and people won't like me, and I can't talk to my boss because she's going to hate me for having a flat tire, and all these different things, I don't think those blessings would have come out exactly the same way. But this way I was able to have a great time throughout that day, even though circumstances were a little hangy a lot of times. But here's one thing that, they talk about, there's a lot of people right now that are very depressed because we are clinging to materialistic things and the way things ought to be. And they have to ought to be because that will make our life much better. Which is, I don't think that's the way our life was designed to be. So, how about every morning we take 90 seconds, okay, minute and a half, and we just think about things that we can be grateful for. Okay? I can be grateful for my kids. I can be grateful for my church. I can be grateful for the relationships that I have. I can be grateful that I have a job. I can be grateful for the friends that I have and a buddy that I could talk to anytime I want to. And on and on. I'm not going to do it for 90 seconds here. I want you to have your 90 seconds worth. And then do that 2 or 3 times a day. Okay? Just like breathing. Okay? When you can remind yourself of all the different things that you can be grateful for, you will change your life, because events and circumstances will come into play to concur that what you're thinking and feeling is happening. Okay? So if you think negative, you're going to receive circumstances that confirm that yes, life is negative. If you're thinking very positive things, things and circumstances will come into your life that will confirm that yes, things are great, I live a blessed life, I'm very happy, and I'm very grateful. And from there, we can turn it to praise, we can turn it to, wonderful things, blessings to other people. And so that's what I want for you, because it's so much better to live in the very positive way, because you are confirming and changing your life to see what's awesome. Because I wish you could have an awesome life. Okay? Blessings, guys. Bye-bye.